They're very beautiful. Right, so 30 facts about us. We were nominated for this video by our very good friend Liz. Liz Zorab from Holding On 4.
Yes, Holding On 4.
That's right. So thank you, Liz. Here's 30 facts. Random facts.
Random, yes. Totally random. Unplanned.
Random facts about us. I have never learned to drive a car. James has tried teaching me and that ended with some beer barrels rolling all over our car. So in the end we decided that I should do a CBT course, and so I could drive a little scooter,
Yes.
little scooters up to a 125cc, and that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years, and I really love it. Snow or rain, I am on my bike. I have fallen off my bike 3 times, and one of my colleagues has said, you are not a real biker until you've fallen and tasted the asphalt at least once. So I'm definitely a true biker, as far as you can be on CBT.
You're right,
and a
biker chick, you are.
and a 125 scooter, that's right. But yes, that's my mode of transport, and I still have it here on the island, and I still really love it. So
Awesome.
another random fun fact is I am from Lithuania.
Hey!
Came to Wales 7 years ago, and now we're in Scotland.
Yes.
Top of the world. So the funny accent that I do have comes from a mixture of growing up in Lithuania and then living in South Wales for 7 years.
7 years.
Yes.
You don't
He is
sound
Welsh.
Scottish. I'm Welsh, but I've moved around the country a fair amount with the army. Then went back to Wales, and then up here in Orkney.
So I'm not actually sure if you have an accent. I can't hear whether you
Probably
do.
lost it.
Yeah.
I had this great big fear of pitchforks. There's this one time when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and came up to bonfire night, and I stabbed a pitchfork right the way through my foot.
James has proposed using his mum's ring, which is the same ring I still have. So thank you. Oh, very sweet. And we had to order one for him because I wanted him to have a ring.
Yes.
So yay!
Yay!
We met online.
We did.
We did. We were pen pals for about a year before you came to visit, and then you came to visit again, and then you came for a whole month.
I did.
And then I came for a 2-week holiday, which I'm still
On.
on.
Yes. Not been
7
back
years
since.
That's right. But we met online. We met on a website called interpals.net. It's a place you go and meet pen pals.
Yes.
So, yes.
Then we wrote for...
Ian, if you're watching this, thank you very much. We kind of met through Ian, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Hello! I have never had dogs growing up. I've never had any pets growing up. So Simon was my first dog, and he was a big German Shepherd crossed with a Rottweiler and a Great Dane. And now we have these two, Sam and Charlie, who are my second and third dogs. But James here grew up with dogs, and he trained dogs in the army, so he knows what he's doing.
Well, tend to.
We make quite a good team with that, because I'm still learning all about the psychology and behaviour of dogs, but he already knows it. So we think we have a really good pack at the moment. They're really good friends. I am petrified of roller coasters. The worst thing in the world. We went to Barry Island in South Wales. We went on one of those children's rides. It was a massive grasshopper holding teacups. There was me, and there were 3-year-olds all around us, and I was screaming the loudest. It was the worst thing of my life. Mind you, since then we jumped off Newport Transporter Bridge.
That was great fun.
That was one of those conquer your fears type of moments.
You had to do it before we left Wales.
But yeah.
Anyway, there's a bit of a video of it. There you can see.
Something about roller coasters, something about the danger of man-made machines failing. It's just, oh, I can't do it. No.
We used to investigate ghosts and aliens.
Well, he did. I never did. You used to do that before you met.
Yes.
You used to do that before we met. So.
We did, yes.
So you did?
I did.
Did you see any ghosts?
No, I didn't know. I was always a skeptic, so I never did. Ghosts never appeared as skeptics.
What about aliens?
Ah, yes. I got abducted by aliens though.
We ran a couple of half marathons.
We did.
And quite a few 10k races. And we really enjoyed them. Yes. Do you remember that one running uphill?
That was a
10
monster,
miles
yes.
uphill.
Definitely.
Yes. That was really fun. I never came last, which was a good thing. And when we did the Cardiff half marathon, he's done it in just over 2 hours. And then he had to come back and find me. And I was crawling my last couple of
5
miles.
miles.
Yeah. And then he's done it with me again. So you essentially did like 3/4 of a marathon. Part of it with me. So
On my back.
But it was really good fun. Yes, they give you a goodie bag at the end with your medal and some bananas. And yeah, it was a good day.
It was,
Yeah, I really enjoyed. Fun fact about that is I only had 2 days' notice.
You did.
Yes. How did that happen?
I signed you up without you knowing. And then gave you 2 days' notice.
And then he said, you're doing it. You're just going to turn up and do it. Which actually worked out in my favour, because I would have stressed about it and I probably would have talked myself out. But I didn't know. And we just turned up and we did it.
We did. High five.
Yeah. Now we have medals to show for it. Woo. Feeling thirsty?
Yes. Good job my nan taught me how to make home brew.
Yay! I'll get the glasses.
Get the glass.
Woo. I was the faculty student of the year. I've got this award
You were.
for my business course in Cardiff College. I'm really proud. Yay!
God, that needs polish.
I know. Where's your polish kit then? I don't think you've ever given me any flowers.
No.
No.
Not flowers.
No.
No. Here you go.
Oh, just like the first plant you've ever given
It was
me.
a cactus,
Thank
wasn't it?
you. Yes, the first flower and only
Plant.
flower that you've given me was a cactus. And I think it still is with my nan, so I'll ask her next time I
You do,
speak to her.
yes.
Yes, she might still have it. I play the guitar. Let's do a happier chord. This best, yes. Okay. Fun fact, this guitar is about 20 years old. It used to be James's.
But I can't play it.
And then his cousin kept it for a while whilst we were in the army, and when we were in Wales, he gave it back to us. So that was a good time for me to come back to
Learn to play.
relearn how to play it, yes. And now I am teaching someone on the island how to play it. So we have a snake. Oh wait. He's a 4 foot long?
No, more than 4 foot.
5 foot maybe?
5 foot.
It's hard
Wait.
to measure him because he's always curled up. But he's an orange corn snake. We called him Serendipitous, Dippus for short. We got him at a pet show. Pet show?
Pet shop. After we went to Birmingham.
Yes, we went to Birmingham and we went to exotic pet exhibition and we got really excited about a snake. And so we came back to Wales and we got one within 2 days. And here he is. Say hi, Dip. Yes.
Yes.
And he's doing really well. He loves it here in Orkney. Don't you, Dip? Whoa. Okay. We have been married for coming up to 6
7
years.
Do that again.
You don't.
I don't know.
The 7th of June, we will be celebrating our 6-year wedding anniversary.
Yay.
Do we have any plans for it?
Maybe take the day off work.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do as well. Because that wouldn't, yes.
It wouldn't be fair if you took the day off work and I went to work.
That'd be the only way it would work.
Yes.
A date? Should we have a picnic?
Depends how windy it is.
That's true. Okay. Maybe a roast.
Be a roast, yeah.
But yay! We play a game. Oh, we used to geocache as well.
We used to geocache.
We're very much into our real life games.
And adventures.
Yes. We used to be very keen at geocaching. But there are no geocaches here in Orkney.
Well, there are, just not needy.
Oh, right, okay. That's fine. Then we played Munzie for a while. And you've played Ingress before it became Pokemon thingy.
Go.
Yes. And another thing we really enjoy is, hey, maybe it's because that's how we met. I don't know why, but we collect postcards. Woo! We have a whole album of different postcards sent to us from people around the world. We have a few from Thailand, Russia,
Ukraine, Holland,
France, United Kingdom, and it's really quite interesting because they're fun to look at, and we enjoy little messages that they have. Oh, look at this one! It's a kissy kissy. So yeah.
My beard is 11 months old.
We lived in a student's flat when we realised that we never use a fridge, so we turned it off. And for about 5 years or so, we did not have a fridge. We lived quite close to supermarkets.
We did, yes.
Yeah, so we didn't really need one.
No.
Now we're finding that we have one, and we turned it on.
About a week ago.
Yeah. Because it's just the way this island works, you need to stock up on things for a long time. So
that's it.
yeah, because you never know, the shop might be closed or
you can't get to the shop because you're busy working.
yeah, that's right. So we've turned it back on, but for the last 6
years
we just didn't have a fridge. So
and we've never had a microwave.
why would you want to nuke your food?
Yes.
Like something that normally would take 40 minutes to cook takes 2.
2 seconds.
How does that even work?
We don't like them, we don't trust them, we don't use them.
No. Never had one. Do we have one? I'm sure it was like covered up with saucepans and
Yeah,
stuff.
we used it to store plates in,
Yes.
but we didn't use it.
I thought we had one, but no, we've never used it. It's just one of those gadgets that you get for your kitchen.
And they just sit there, taking up room.
Worse than the fridge. So no, we no longer have one. We didn't have one for... Not the last place, no.
No.
But no. James does most of the cooking, and the cleaning, and the washing, and the wood chopping.
And Dee does most of the planning. She tells me what to do.
Yes, that is true. That's true. Mind you, you're working more hours now, so I think I have to take on more housey chores.
Yes.
So I've recently learned to bake. I baked my first cake a week ago. You ate it. I made a pie yesterday and that was quite nice.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to cooking, it's an extremely difficult task for me. And I think I annoy you with my questions on timings and how things work together. So, and coming from the fact that we have no microwave, I really can't cook. Maybe that's why I'm so attracted to the homesteading, because it's not something I thought I would ever do.
No.
You know? I was raised to be a career woman.
Yeah, it's a city girl.
Yeah. And I didn't really like it.
No.
So this is something that's so alien and new to me. For the first few months of our life together, we lived in a caravan. Not quite like this one.
No, smaller.
It was smaller, yes.
Very much smaller.
Yeah.
And in a car park.
Just outside the army camp. So it was weird, because people were just walking past.
Going to work.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
Can you believe it. Parsley. We had 3 different allotments in 3 different sites, one at one time, all at the same time. Does that make sense?
It does. Well, I know what you mean.
So 3 different allotments, and at one point we had all 3 at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's great fun trying to look after them all. Yes.
We were like
busy.
20 miles apart, weren't they? I think
They
we
were.
were in the process of moving, so it kind of made sense, but yeah.
It did, yeah.
Tip, don't move in between the growing season, because we planted some things in one allotment and then had to give it up, so we never actually harvested anything.
No.
That was a bit of a waste
It
of a year.
was, yeah. Definitely.
Lesson learned though. We really miss Aldi's rum and raisin chocolate.
Absolutely do, yes.
It used to be our favourite thing, and we used to be quite a tradition. We used to get a bar every week, but there's no Aldi's in Orkney.
No.
And we did try to contact them.
And ask them to send us some, but they wouldn't do.
You know, we really miss it.
We do.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we do miss about being up here.
We might resort in asking some of our friends to send it up.
Yeah, a few bars. Yeah, definitely.
It's a silly thing to miss, but...
So if you come and visit us, bring us rum and raisin.
And sticks for the dogs.
Oh yes, definitely.
Should we make a list of what people should bring?
Maybe. So sticks and rum and raisin.
That's the top 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
We can get Marmite, no worries.
I don't even like Marmite. Is that a fact? I don't like Marmite. Do you
Well,
like
I like Marmite. It's one of those things, you love it or hate it. But I love it.
I don't really hate it, but I don't love it.
No.
Like I define the rule.
Yes.
Defy.
Defy.
Defy
Yeah.
the rule. I know. Because we got married in Wales, we had a Welsh love spoon made with our names engraved
We did.
just before we got married.
You did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's to you.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you. We have a bottle of port from 91.
Which is 2 years before you were born?
That's a year before I was
A year
born.
before you were born.
Yeah. We had 2 bottles to begin with. We had one on the first night when we moved into this house.
And it's very good.
Oh. Yes, that was good stuff. Don't think it's meant to be opened really. So we have this bottle now from 91.
It might get open when there's another special event, maybe.
I would advocate keeping it closed. It's a little bit of history, and it's so dusty. We used to take self-defense classes of an Israeli martial art called
Krav Maga.
Yes. It's fun. Yes, it was fun. It's one of those no rules, anything goes. You're attacked and you have to save your life type of thing. So yes, a lot of kicking, a lot of punching people who are down and
In the groin.
Yes, it was fun. Don't mess with us. We don't like cats.
We don't.
Neither
Nor
do
do
they.
they.
Cat. No, we're not really cat people at all.
No.
Cats seem to just want to scratch me every time they see me, so I don't like them.